The heartwarming story of a friendly dolphin is a dangerous illusion, and its survival now depends on our ability to resist the temptation to interact. Meet Reggie, a young male bottlenose dolphin whose solitary presence in Lyme Bay has captivated the public. Yet, his very friendliness signals a deeply troubling situation. The central, haunting question is why this dolphin remains alone, separated from his pod, in these UK waters. This phenomenon of a solitary sociable cetacean is exceptionally rare. Reggie is only the 16th documented in the last 35 years. This behavior might be linked to the fission-fusion social structure of dolphins, where groups dynamically split and merge, sometimes leading young males like Reggie to break away and explore life on their own. But here's where it gets controversial. Marine experts are now issuing a stark warning that Reggie's ultimate fate is a responsibility we all share. Recent photographs and viral social media clips have sparked major concern among conservationists. In a move they admittedly made with reluctance, the official Marine Management Organization, MMO, gave him the name Reggie for identification, all while fearing this act of naming would encourage the public to see him as a pet rather than a wild animal. Sensational media headlines have dangerously misinterpreted his actions, claiming he was asking for belly rubs when he approached swimmers. And this is the part most people miss. Liz Sandeman, a dedicated expert who has monitored such dolphins for decades and co-founded the Marine Connections charity, vehemently counters this cute narrative. He's not asking for belly rubs, she clarifies. It makes him sound like a toy. The situation escalated when reports emerged that Reggie was trying to drown two swimmers by pushing them underwater, requiring kayakers to help. But is this a fair assessment? Sandeman argues it's a profound misunderstanding. He was definitely not trying to drown people. If that dolphin wanted to drown someone, it could easily do it. So what's really happening? Reggie is an adolescent, a juvenile packed into a 1,000-pound, 454 kilograms body that is still growing. He is becoming more boisterous and playful as the weeks pass, but he is utterly unaware of the harm his powerful frame could inflict on a human. This leads to a critical and perhaps controversial distinction. So he's definitely not being aggressive, and he's definitely not a dangerous dolphin. The situation is becoming dangerous for the swimmers and the dolphin, but he's not a dangerous dolphin. Sandeman describes the media frenzy surrounding Reggie as the worst scenario I've seen for at least 25 years. A key driver of this crisis is the alarming speed of his habituation. Lyme Bay is a hub of human activity, swimmers, kayakers, boats, and Reggie has adapted to our presence far too quickly. This rapid adaptation is so severe that he was already spotted in July with scars from a propeller strike. Sonia Eisfeld-Pierantonio of the Whale and Dolphin Conservation Charity explains that what looks like a friendly bond is actually habituation, the dolphin changing his behavior to fit a human presence. Experts outline a typical multi-stage process of habituation. It starts with a dolphin being spotted in various locations. Then it establishes a territory around a buoy or boat. It may follow vessels, but keep a distance. Eventually, it might interact with a small, familiar group of people. But then there is stage 4, which is where Reggie unquestionably is now. As the dolphin becomes a local celebrity and tourist attraction, it allows physical contact and swims with anyone. This process normally unfolds over several months, but Reggie rocketed to stage 4 in a matter of weeks. This is the core of the problem and a cause for serious concern for both public safety and the dolphin's well-being. Here's a sobering truth that should give everyone pause. Although solitary, Reggie is still a wild animal and should be treated as such, not as an opportunity to interact with, Eisfeld-Pierantonio states. These habituated dolphins cease behaving naturally. They may stop feeding properly, take extreme risks, and venture into dangerously close situations. The tragic outcome is that most solitary sociable dolphins do not survive for long once they reach this point. This is not just theory, it's a pattern with a deadly history. Lise Sandeman recalls the summer of 2018 and Danny, a male bottlenose dolphin in Portland, Dorset, who was killed by a boat he had become far too comfortable around. Time and time again, we're losing solitary sociable dolphins, she laments. And no matter how many times we tell the public, they are just not listening, because they see it as a SeaWorld dolphin. The official stance from the MMO reinforces this urgent message. They are aware of the footage showing Reggie's boisterous behavior and reiterate that dolphins, while sometimes seeming friendly, are unpredictable wild animals. The guidance is unequivocal. Never intentionally approach, feed, swim with, or otherwise disturb them. Human interaction strips dolphins of their natural caution, which can lead to their injury or death. Furthermore, dolphins that are constantly disturbed can become aggressive over time. The final, non-negotiable rule for all water users is to maintain a minimum distance of 100 meters. Even if the dolphin approaches you, the instruction is to maintain a steady course, leave the area, or simply get out of the water. So we have to ask, are our desires for a magical wildlife encounter worth the life of an animal? Is the allure of a viral video more important than the survival of a species? What do you think? Is it possible to balance human curiosity with animal welfare, or should all interaction be strictly prohibited? Share your thoughts in the comments.